So we are back again with another video, and today we'll be doing our match preview and predicted lineup for Arsenal's game against Everton in the Premier League. What our last few days it has been with the European Super League, and I intended this video a bit earlier than later, but I didn't think it was the right time to do this a day ago or 2 days ago, so I've decided I'm going to do it today, one day before the game. It's a Friday kickoff. When was the last time we had a Friday kickoff? Absolutely crazy. Maybe we'll see in the stats when we get into it. But Everton, Don Carlo Ancelotti's Everton side we are going to be facing in this game. It's going to be an interesting one, I must say. They're a very good side for me, Everton, and they've got a lot of decent players. And looking where they are, we are next to them in the league table. So they're 8th with 49 points. They have a game in hand on us. And we are 9th with 46 points, 32 games. If we do win this one, we will go level on points, or we could go ahead of them on goal differential, but they'll still have that game in hand on us. Again, it's not ideal, but it's better to get the points on the board. And we do need now, I think, the Super League stuff, let's just get it out of our brains now, because we need to now focus on the Premier League, because not in the Premier League, but we need to focus on that Europa League tie against Villarreal, which is going to be coming on next Thursday. So that's going to be huge for us, and we need to rotate a few players. Arsenal have given out their medical information as well. So Aubameyang and Lacazette will be out for this game. Tierney is going to be out. David Luiz is going to be out. Martin Odegaard's going to be out. Odegaard could be back next week. David Luiz again could be back by 2 weeks time. Tierney 2 to 3 weeks they've said. Aubameyang could be back next week. Lacazette could also be back next week. So hopefully we do get a few more positive updates ahead of the game against Villarreal, but we do need to focus on the game in hand, which is Everton in the Premier League on Friday. And I'm going to make a few changes, not going to change too many things up. I want to keep a bit of continuity from the game against Fulham again, which wasn't great, but again, we need to keep going. We just need to, there's nothing much we can do, we have to move on from the Super League stuff and we need to focus on the football. So Arsenal are unbeaten in the last 24 Premier League home games against Everton, winning 20, drawing 4 since the 2-1 loss at Highbury in January 96. Everton are looking to complete their first league double over Arsenal since the 1985-86 season, following their 2-1 win at Goodison Park in December. This will be the 200th top flight meeting between Arsenal and Everton. The Gunners have won 98 of the 199 so far, more than any other side has beaten another in top flight history. Arsenal have never lost in 9 previous Premier League games played on Fridays, winning 7, drawing 2. The most the team has played on a specific day of the week without ever losing. So we have a good record on Fridays somehow. These games have produced 42 goals in total, 4.7 per game. So you can expect to see some goals today, with the Gunners scoring 28 and conceding 14. Following their 2-2 draw with Spurs last week, Everton will become just the second team to play on consecutive Fridays in the Premier League, after Arsenal did so in April 2004. A 4-2 win against Liverpool and a 5-0 against Leeds. So interesting statistics with the Friday thing. We are very good on Fridays, but will that show how the players have reacted to the Super League stuff? Are the players still interested? I think the thing is now for Arteta, he needs to try and get into them players. We need to try and make the Champions League football for next season. We need to win that Europa League. That has to be the target now. Not let any of the Super League stuff try and get in the way. Try to play with your mind. And considering that, let's get straight into my predicted lineup for this game. So you can see it here. You can see it here. This is how I think we'll set up. I'm going to stick with the 4-3-3, but I think Arteta likes to change in between games. So starting off in goal, Bernd Leno. Matt Ryan did play against Fulham, but I think that was mainly because we're trying to see if we want to sign him. And I think we will sign Matt Ryan. A lot of news coming around that we will sign him. But Bernd Leno is our number 1 goalkeeper, and he's going to start for me. Right back, Callum Chambers. Again, don't like Bellerin or any of them. Cedric, he looks a bit out of favour as well at the moment. And Callum Chambers does look like our best right back at the moment. So I'm going to stick with him. Left back, Granit Xhaka. Again, I'm not a huge fan of him, but he's made that left back position his own, especially after Tierney got injured. So he has to continue there for me. And he had a little knock, so hopefully he'll be back after that. But Granit Xhaka for me. Back to Pablo Mari and Rob Holding for me, mainly because Gabriel Holding look a bit calamitous together. Every single time I've seen them together, they've been absolutely shocking. I can't remember on top of my head a good game between Gabriel and Rob Holding, because if you ask me, what's a good game between Murray and Holding? I'll tell you Chelsea instantly. Gabriel Holding, I can't tell you the same. But I think Marine Holding works really well. I don't know why. Maybe Marie's a bit more experienced. He can guide Holding a bit more. I don't know. But for me, it just works a bit better. So that's why I'm going to go with that. Midfield 2, first of all, Thomas Partey. Again, we will need that midfield assurance in there with Thomas Partey, and hopefully he can provide the experience. We will need his professionalism, his world-class ability in this one, because Everton are a good team with a good midfield, like Decore, Allen, James Rodriguez, and hopefully Partey can sort that one out. Next to him, Mohamed El Neni. Now, I would go Ceballos, but I think we do need to go with a bit more of an assured option, if you ask me. And I think that will be El Neni. You know, you ask him to do a job and he'll do that for you. And I think that's the good perks of having an El Neni in your side, because he'll do what's told of him. He'll sit back when he needs to. And I think if Partey does adventure forward a tiny bit, then I think El Neni can just sit and cover that and maybe switch between Jack. I don't know. Don't know how Arteta likes to set up in these games. But for me, I think that's the best option. And Thomas Partey, I'm going to put as the captain in this game. I think his leadership, let's see his leadership skills in this one. I'm really intrigued to see. He's a popular member within that squad, so let's see how that one works. But moving into that number 10 spot, Emil Smith-Rowe. Emil Smith-Rowe, for me, again, he's very good, and we need his energy, we need his power, drive in this one, because Odegaard, I'm not sure when he's going to be back. He probably will be in the squad for the game against Villarreal next week, so Smith Rowe has to continue for me in this one, maybe 60 minutes or something, and then give it to someone else, an Aziz, I don't know. But yeah, Emil Smith Rowe for me. Moving into the front three, first of all, on the right hand side, I'll go with Nicolas Pepe. I'm not going to start Saka. I think Saka I'm probably going to save for the game against Villarreal, if I'm honest. I'm not too keen on starting Saka. I think Pepe's in good form at the moment, so for me, he has to just continue. Don't know why he was benched against Fulham, but it is what it is, and I'm going to continue with Pepe. Left-hand side, Martinelli. Again, did very well against Fulham. A lot of drive and energy. Had a few good chances in that game and could have won it for us. But again, sometimes you get unlucky with them chances. Still a young player as well, you have to remember. And I'll go with Martinelli. Up front as the main striker, following Balogun. Again, I think he's one of them players that, again, we need to give some game time because he has signed that contract. And again, if we do want him to stay with us, then we need him to sign that. We need him to get some game time, and that's the assurances he was probably given. And with the Aubameyang out and Lacazette out, not going to be in the squad most likely, and then Nketiah is going to probably be still there, but I really want Balogun to start because Nketiah is probably going to leave this summer. Balogun, he's signed that new deal. Give him a chance. Please give him a chance in this game, and this is probably the perfect opportunity to give him a chance. Put Martinelli on the left, maybe Saka on the right if you wanna, and see how that rolls. See how that front four rolls of Smith-Rowe, Pepe or Saka, Balogun and Martinelli, because I think that could work wonders for us, you know, especially when Lacazette's future is uncertain, maybe even Aubameyang. So it's a very interesting one for me, and that's why I'm going to stick with that team. Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. My score prediction is 2-2. I don't think we'll win this game personally. I think there will be a lot of goals. As I said, Friday games do produce a lot of goals for Arsenal, so hopefully we can continue that trend. Very interesting to see if we do. But again, it's Arsenal. You never know what's going to happen, and I think the main build-up has to be to that Villarreal game that we are going to play next Thursday. So let's see how that one rolls. But again, leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.